So Joshua and I are having a conversation this weekend about results and about effort and about what it really takes to win. Now, he plays a lot of sports. He's a competitive little guy. He's a rep athlete. So he's playing rep hockey, rep baseball. And the one thing he's got to understand, and the one thing that, we try to teach him is that every single day when you get up and put in the effort, well, that's where your results come from. It's about those tiny little things that you do in your day, that the practice that you do at home, the practice that you do when you're with the team, the effort you put in your games. All of those little things, the learning, the mistakes that you make, the realizing when you won, all these little recognitions, all these little things that we do, these are the things that actually paint the results we want in life. Now, taking that to, business, it's very similar. You see, it's about the tiny little things that you do in a day to practice getting better at what you do. Now, if we're looking at the fact that, Q1 is just about over in the next few days, we're rolling into Q2. It is now time to scale. It is now time to double down on the efforts that we put in. We've got to look back, though, and say, where am I doubling down? Now, there's three places that I want you to focus on right now. Number one is, where did your past 90 days worth of deals come from? What did you learn about where those deals came from? Were they contactless deals? Were they referral deals? Were they farming deals? Were they online lead gen deals? Were they social media deals? Where did they come from? Were they people you knew or people you didn't know? That's the first thing we need to realize. Figure out where the past 90 days where the business came from. The second thing that you want to do is you want to look at your marketing. You want to look at the marketing that you actually did over these past 90 days. What were you spending your money on? Which audience were you going after? What kind of money were you spending? And depending on what you were doing and what that whole strategy looked like, now you want to look back at it and say, what worked? What didn't work? And now this is where we scale, we double down, we put it in. The third thing is the effort. Just the same thing I was telling Joshua, right? It's about the daily effort. It's not about this one-time big effort. It's not about wanting and hoping and thinking and dreaming of. It is about actually putting in the work to get what you ultimately want. It's about doing those tiny little things every single day. Now, what do those look like in business? Well, those are what we call IPAs, your income producing activities. Connecting with people, building relationships with people, remembering that this is a know you, like you, trust you business. In order to, win more in this business, in order to get those results that you absolutely want, you got to put in the effort. Put in the effort, you get the results. And remember, it's that little effort, those daily, tiny little things that you do, those little mistakes that you make that actually create your masterpiece. So as Q2's rolling around, remember, look back on where your past 90 days worth of business came from. Look at where those sources were and recognize them. Once you know where they are, look at your marketing, figure out your budgeting, and then just double down on that. Go back to where those ones came from and go do more of that. Again, put in the effort. You get the results.